Hello, hello, my babies. By the way, got us a new mic. I don't know how that sounded. But let's do this. We're testing it out. Today's video is love, just like all energies, flows through life. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Not the fact that love flows through life, but the fact that just like all energies, because I feel other energies are kind of either helped, it's a better word to use, or guided, or guided. Most other energies just kind of like, I would say love is attracted to life or flows through life because what it does, it kind of like, it always comes out or it always goes towards something, right? While I feel other energies are attracted to something. But anyways, that's the balance of it. Is all we are is nodes on this network of life. A node is basically, when you're seeing has anyone seen an image of an antenna that basically has like bigger spots, smaller spots, and they're connected to each other. Like at one point there's a big antenna, and in other places there are like smaller ones, and they're all kind of connected to each other and all that shit. The spot is a node, and ultimately, if you think about it, you look at people or you look at just kind of like social structures. You see the people that are, I don't know. You see people. I want to say leaders, but people that volunteer, for example, a lot more. They're kind of like bigger nodes. They kind of like contribute more to the system's distribution. Right. Let's talk from that perspective. So as the extension of it, because we are nodes, right? So the definition of a node is basically a meeting point, I guess. But we're also an extension of life itself, right? Like a tree is an extension of life, and a tree in the forest, in the network of the forest, is a node. But as well, birds are, as well, insects are. Like all of us are kind of like different layers in different spaces. So we're extensions of life, but we're also a connection or an interconnection or whatever basically brings the world to look the way it is, right? Through the energy that gets expressed through it. So we're an extension of life, and we're a node for that energy. A node for that energy. As the extensions of it, we are the actuators, transducers of the world. Wow. Okay. Can I use some electrical words, I guess? So, actuators. I want you please to remember that when I write these notes, I'm thinking about something and I'm instinctively moving in a certain direction. All right, what's an actuator? Transducers. Meaning. All right, so an actuator means one that activates, especially a device responsible for actuating a mechanical device, blah, blah, blah. Something that an actuator is a component of a machine that produces force. So yes, I agree, we are actuators. It's funny, right? Because again, we are an extension of life, right? We are an extension of life. We are life in a certain, we were life that was able to reach this level of consciousness, that was able to explore this level of consciousness. Dogs are the same, but dogs are not are not as conscious as we are. But it's funny because if you look at specifically animals, there's the primitive aspect of them that you kind of see in the wild, but there's also that I don't want to say tame, I want to say domesticated, or it's just kind of like the socialized aspect of them, like the difference between yeah, I don't know. It's just like we're looking at dogs, and I'm looking at dogs, and the difference. Just look at different households, how dogs respond, and how interact, and how they kind of like develop a certain relationship and understanding with with their basically owners, fathers, parents, whatever. So what happens is based on the relationship, their consciousness opens up. So what I'm truly talking about right now is, as us being the extension of life, we extend to where we are through consciousness, or at the very least, we're exploring more awareness and more consciousness, I guess, and more self-reflection or self-realization, right? So we are actuators of life, but we're also basically nodes, which are basically a transducer is a substance or device that is a piezoelectric crystal, microphone, or photoelectric cell that converts input energy of one form of output energy to another. Oh, amazing! So we are transducers because, like, every node of life receives energy a certain kind of way and sends it a certain kind of way as well, right? Like, I'm gonna use me as an example. If you give me energy and you're a family member, you're not gonna receive a good deal. It's not gonna come out well. It's gonna come out mixed with a whole lot of just, I guess I would say, disappointment. And the reason I'm saying that is because, like, I literally have been thinking about it the past 2 days. It's going to be mixed with disappointment and a questioning of whether, like, respect is a thing that needs to be given or not, or needs to be included or not. Whilst if I'm given love and I'm working with stray dogs, man, I'm gonna be basically like fully nurturing, fully playful, and fully just like giving whatever it is that they want, I would give. And it's funny because, like, with one you kind of have expectations, and with the other you don't. Super, super, super amazing. Just the difference, man, is amazing. But anyways, so love, just like all. So a transducer basically takes something and expresses something else on the other side. So the input is something, and the output is different energy, something else. It's a device that converts energy from one form into another. That's basically what Google actually explains it. While an actuator is one that activates specifically a device responsible with, like, something that, so a trigger is a component of a machine that produces force, is a movement. It's like, we are the kind of like, we are the ones that. Okay, let's take a step back. Love is just like all energies flows through life. All right, Ahmed and Yuki. At first I said I don't agree with that, but no, that's true. Energies flow through life regardless. We as people kind of hold it in. So, like, the same way I hold anger in or rage, and I can also hold energy in. So maybe it's a good thing that anytime energy is that's channeled towards people that are family members, comes out in a way that kind of like truly expresses what's going on and whatever feeling there is or whatever. Because it lets it out, it doesn't keep it. Because as an actuator of life, I kind of have to express that energy, right? Remember my 3 values: sovereignty, intention, and expression. So, love, just like all energies, flows through life. The important thing here is all we are is nodes on the network of life itself. As the extension of it, we are the actuators and transducers of the world. I think that's where the word creators comes from, right? Because, like, yes, as all life, or as all living beings, we connect, we interact, right, like elephants redesign the forest, birds eating seeds poop at some other places, and other trees grow. Like, we're all creators in our own way. But that is basically us kind of like, doing life's work, or life doing work through us, because it gives us energy in what we do. Correct? Life gives us energy, and what we do is we kind of like, express it. We invest it in this world. So if we are as the extension of it, we are the actuators and transducers of the world. You see, the world at the bottom is very important, because This is the grand design. The way things are, the way society is structured, the way buildings are built, is a representation of us having life. Is a representation of us being life, expressing life, taking a part of life. Nodes, actuators and transducers. Fucking love it, man. How the fuck did I get these words? My name is Tariq, and I still, after 700 plus videos, have not figured things out. Alright? I love you. Bye.